Hey guys, and welcome back to another video, or welcome if this is your first time. Today I have a cash stuffing for you guys, which is exciting because my last cash stuffing was, I believe, in January, but we took a break from cash budgeting. We've still been budgeting, but just not with cash, but we are really excited to get back into cash stuffing. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If this is your first ever video of mine you came across, welcome. My name is Jana. I am a 30-year-old mom of 3 as well as a wife, and I am Filipino, but I was born and raised in Germany, and I've moved to the States in 2016. Half of this channel is dedicated to all things planner and sticker related because I do own a sticker shop, and then the other half will now be dedicated to budgeting and cash stuffing videos. So if that is something you enjoy watching, then please consider subscribing. And yeah, since we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and count the money first. I am stuffing $2,110 today. I was supposed to, don't mind this was some extra money I had to take out for my husband, but I was supposed to stuff $2,200, but I already took out some money for eating out because my youngest and I stopped by McDonald's after I was withdrawing the cash. So yeah, that's why there is now $2,110 there, because I just took out the money for eating out, but I will show that to you guys in a second. And there was something else I wanted to mention. Oh yeah, usually we don't stuff that much into our envelope per paycheck, but I just wanted to get all of the envelopes started because they're all empty now, and then we can kind of build them up from there. But yeah, I don't usually stuff that much at once, just a disclaimer. But let's go ahead and get this money accounted and make sure all of that is correct. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 7, 50. 4, 6, 1, 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, 3, 2, 4, 2, 6, 5, 2, 6, 6. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 5, 10, 5, 20, 5, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 90, 95. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we made it to $2,110, which is correct. And I just realized if I counted the money in German, I apologize if that was confusing. I feel like with the 20s I was counting in German and in English, so I don't know, I can't, sometimes it just comes out that way, but this is the right amount. So we're going to start off with our daily cash, which is in this black binder right here. I am currently using this as my wallet because I'm waiting on a couple of shops to release their A7 wallets, so I have my eye on a couple, but they're not out yet, so I'm using this as of now, and it's been working fine. Sometimes I also just take out cash because obviously I don't want to take all of that cash with me all the time. But yeah. Anyways, we're starting off with the groceries. Like I said, this is our daily cash. So this is getting $200. We're doing 10 to 20, 50, 100. Excuse me, I just had to sneeze. This allergy with the hay currently is just Anyways, we have in groceries, I now have 100, 150, 70, 90, 200. That is for a week. And as I mentioned earlier, we are a family of 5, so this might not even be enough, but we will see. Household is gonna get 55. So we're doing 5, 10, and 2 20s. I have my cash blending on the side in case you are wondering, but we have 20, 40, 50, 55. Household is everything that has to do with the house, like cleaning, toilet paper, paper towel, all of that good stuff. Next up is gas. Gas is getting 125. So we're doing 15, 3 10s, 2 20s, and 150. So we have 50, 70, 90, 100, 110, 120, 125 in gas. This is for 2 cars. This is for my husband and I. I usually don't drive that much, but I do have to get the kids to school and pick them up. So that's usually my daily driving. And then my husband has to go to work, and he also goes to the gym twice a day. He goes in the morning and then after work again. So we will see. Gas is also a category with the prices just going up and down. It's crazy. So we also kind of have to figure that out. But eating out was 90, like I said, so I already put that in there, and already have to adjust my tracker. Next up is kids. That is for miscellaneous spending for the kids. So we're doing 15. So it's pretty much 5 per child, but obviously it's not going to be exact if they see something, you know, but this is 5, 10, 15. Like I said, this is just for their miscellaneous spending. And then spending for my husband and I is going to get 100. That is just for miscellaneous purchases right here. And then family fun is just going to get a 20 this week, because my husband is on a work trip over the weekend, so I doubt that we're going anywhere this weekend. But I'm going to put in 20 just in case. I'm going to grab some ice cream with the kids or something. Next up is Cairo, who's our dog. He's getting 40. So we're doing 2 20s. That is for his food and treats only. And then we have tips. There's actually already money in tips, but I am going to add 5 more. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In tips is now a total of, it's all just ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, $13 in tips. Right here. So that is every time we go out to eat, or, you know, you tip somebody else at like a drive-thru or something, I don't know. But, I mean, you guys know what tips is for. But that was our daily cash envelopes right here. Now let's move on to our short-term sinking funds, which is the gray binder. I like to call our sinking funds short-term and long-term sinking funds because, I don't know, it just makes a little bit more sense to me, because it's a mixture of high and low priority in these binders, so that's why I don't want to call them that. But basically for short-term sinking funds, it's funds we reach for way more often, and they also will have smaller amounts in there in overall. Whereas to our long-term sinking funds, they either have a long-term goal of a higher amount, or there's a certain date I have to save up by. Which you will see the categories in a second in case you didn't watch my binder setup video. But yeah, around the house is everything has to do with the house, batteries, light bulbs, and like smaller things. So that's gonna get $10 for now. Oh, here's the $10. I'm not used to showing money on camera anymore, so I gotta get used to this again. But next up is auto care. Auto care is going to get 50 for now, so we're just doing a 50 here. Next up is back to school. Back to school is everything that has to do with school for my boys. If it's field trips, pictures, like picture day, donations, school shirts, you know, candy cards, whatever. There's a lot going on. And then, of course, supplies as well. So that is all for that. And we are adding 90 because they actually just got their their fall pictures taken. So I have to buy the pictures because I always like to do that. And we always get the package that is like $35. And since I have 2 in school, I have to buy it twice for either one of them. Or for both of them. So it's I added a little bit more this time, but usually I don't stuff that much into back to school at once. But anyways, we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90. There we go. I don't know what was going on. Sometimes this is just not working. Okay, we have 90 in back to school. Then beauty is just gonna get 30 for now. This is for my husband's. Oh, this money is so bad, but we're gonna spend this anyway. But yeah, this is for my makeup as well as my nail stuff. I do my nails myself. I usually have long nails, but I am taking a break right now. That's why they're shorter. But beauty is also for my kids and my husband's haircuts. So I'm adding a 30 right now. My husband just got a haircut, so we can build that up a little and then see if my boys want a haircut because their hair is getting quite long as well. But yeah, 30 in beauty. Next up we have birthday. This is for immediate family like my kids, my husband and I. That is gonna get a 50 to build that up. And then next up we have clothing. That is for myself. I'm going to get 50, and I'm just going to do 2 20s and 2 5s. So we're going to have 20, 40, 45, 50 in clothing. And then the next category is my husband's clothing, and I'll do the same for him. Also 50. So we have 20, 40, 45, 50. I don't really need any clothes right now, but you know, sometimes you have time and I'll stop by at like Ross or TJ Maxx or something, because those are my stores, so you never know. So that's why I'm going to add a little bit in there for now. Next up is gifts. Gifts is going to get 10. That is for, you know, weddings, baby showers, and everybody else's birthday pretty much. So that was in gifts. Then we have holidays. Holidays is going to get 50 right here. That also includes seasonal decor, and I do need to get some stuff for Christmas. I know I still have my fall stuff out, but I need to get my Christmas stuff first. We moved and I got rid of a lot of older things, so yeah, I need to do that. And Thanksgiving is coming up, so this one is definitely getting more money next week. But next up is home decor. That is also for organizational things. That is getting 15 this time. So we have 10 and 5. But yeah, I don't want to use it for seasonal decor. This is just for regular, like overall decor as well as organization. There's just always something to organize. My next project is going to be the boys' closet. So yeah, I need to build that up for that, because bins and stuff are quite expensive. But that's what that is for. Next up is kids' clothes. That is getting a 30 this week. So I'm going to do 3 10s, 10, 20, and 30. I think my camera cut me off, but yeah, the kids' envelopes has a 30 in there now. I call the kids' clothes instead of clothing, and I put kids in parentheses, but I don't know. Kids' clothes just sounds better to me. I know I mentioned it in my binder setup video. But yeah, I just bought their hoodies and jeans for the fall and winter. So for now we are good. I might pick up a couple of other things later down the road, but for now we're pretty good when it comes to their clothes. So I'm gonna slowly build that up. Next up is pet care, and that is for boarding or groomer or / groomer. That one is gonna get a 20 this time. As I mentioned earlier, for food and treats I have a separate category. So this is just for, like I said, boarding if we need it in an emergency or something, as well as grooming, because he will not let me cut his nails. Next up is school lunches. That one's gonna get 40. I'm gonna add 2 20s in here. Yeah, at the boys' new school we have to pay for their lunch, so I make lunches for them, but sometimes they do want to have the pizza when they have pizza day, or they have even Chick-fil-A days and stuff. So I like to have some money for them in their accounts. We do that online, but then obviously I'll take the money out here whenever I uploaded money onto their accounts. Next up is skincare. Skincare is only getting 5 this week, because I just recently purchased a lot of new items or new things. So I'm pretty good when it comes to that for now. Next up is stationery. Stationery is going to get a 50 because I need to get my planner for 2024, my memory planner. I already have my catch-all planner, my rings planner, where it's like for more minimal planning, but that one, I already have that one. But I need my memory planner for 2024 for all of my sticker planning. So that one definitely needs to get stuffed some more as well. And then next category is toiletries. So we have 35 in there as of now. I got a nice little note on here. 20, 30, 35 for toiletries. So yeah, as a family of 5, I really like having this envelope because you just never know. That was our short-term sinking funds binder. Now we're moving on to the long-term sinking funds. We're starting off with admin care. Admin care is going to get 50. So we're doing 150. That is like passports for the kids and myself. As I mentioned earlier, I am a foreigner, so I have a green card. I have to renew that in about 2.5 years. And then I need to get the kids German passports as well as their American passports, since they have dual citizenship to need both. So we need some money in there because renewing the green card is expensive and getting 6 passports is also expensive. So yeah, that's why we are building that up. What is next? Auto insurance is gonna get 80 because we want to save up to pay an insurance again for a whole 6 months, and that is due in April. So right now we're paying monthly, which I don't really like, so I want to go ahead and save up until April, and then we can pay another 6 months in full. So that is 50, 20, 30, 80. Jesus. I don't know what's going on today. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have filmed this video today. But I need to go grocery shopping, so I kind of need to film this video. Okay, that was auto insurance. Next up, we have auto registration. That is just getting $5 because I just renewed my tags. So we have a few months again until that is due again. Christmas has a placeholder in there. It's going to get 60. But the placeholder is pretty much for this year. So it has $1,000 in there. I always like to do at least $1,000 per year. That is fully funded, but that is for this year. And then whatever I'm stuffing now is going to be for next year. So yeah, there is $1,000 in the bank for that. And then we have 50 and 60. So, yeah, the 60 will be towards next year, since I am going to go Christmas shopping soon. I think my camera is overheating, but I don't know where it cut me off. But yeah, I didn't want to pull out all of this money for Christmas just to put it back into the bank. So yeah, that's why that is there. And then dental is going to get $10. So we're doing a 10 right here. Next up is emergency. Emergency is going to get $100. I definitely want to build that one up as fast as I can because you never know. Hobbies is for future hobbies for my kids. That one is gonna get a 20 for now. Doing $20 in case they want to play, any sport. If all 3 of them play sports, then it's gonna be expensive. So we're gonna start saving up for that now. For whatever hobby they choose to participate in. Medical. Why am I saying moving? Medical is going to get a 75. So we want to do 50, 75. That is for medical expenses, obviously, but it's also for like our regular medicine. I need allergy medicine and also my birth control every 3 or 6 months. So yeah, that is, you know, what it is for. Next up is moving. Moving is kind of like an emergency category for me. I'm going to add 5 for now because I don't know if we plan on moving next year. We just moved a few months ago, so we will see, but I still wanted to have a fund for just in case because you really just never know what happens. And this one is so not nice. Okay. So yeah, that's what that is for. Then we have transportation. Transportation is going to get 10. That is for, you know, renting a car, an Uber or something when you're out of town or even at home, which I don't really need it at home, but you know, again, you never know. Then travel is going to get 50. I'm going to do 150. There's 500 currently in the bank. So I have a $500 placeholder there. But I'm not going to take that out because, yeah, that's just, I don't think that makes sense. So I'm going to leave that in the bank. Next up is vision. I wear contacts and glasses, so I'm getting contacts every 6 months. So I'm adding 60 right now because I think in December, pretty sure in December, I have to get my next 6 month supply. So I'm gonna add 50 and 60 in here because I think it's about, for my contacts for 6 months, which is 12 contacts total, obviously it's 6 per eyes, I think it's about $120. So by December I need $120 in here. And then YouTube is going to get 5. That is for if I want to do just for giveaway, as well as if I want to replace something, you know, like a microphone camera, or if something needs to be replaced, then that's what that is for. So that was our long-term fund. So like I said, these funds will most likely build up over time and then also have a certain date. So that's what I mean by, you know, long-term and short-term. And then the last binder we have is this white binder. This one is pretty much savings. So I'm not going to add anything in business right now and in investments, but I am going to add money into life insurance, which is at 25, I'm pretty sure. Yes, that is 25 for life insurance. I haven't chosen a company I want to go with or plan, so I need to look into that ASAP so I can start paying that. And then next up, this binder doesn't stay open like the other ones. This one I have to kind of bend. But now it's the savings for my kids. They're all getting 80. So we have 50, 70, and 80. I usually do about 80 per month per child. That is kind of like the base, I guess, because then I will get around 1,000 per year per child. So we have 50, 70, 80. So I usually end it at 1,000. So however old they are, they have money in the bank already. So by their age. Okay, my camera keeps overheating. I filmed a couple of videos today, so it's at its end, I believe. But yeah, they all have money in their savings accounts already. Gabriel, I didn't put placeholders in it because it goes by their age. So every year we save $1,000 for them at least. So Gabriel currently has 8,000 in there. Josiah has 6, and Micah has 4,000 in there. Like I said, I ended at 1,000, and then we start new for the next year. And we actually achieved that a couple months ago, so I didn't add anything there anymore. So it's exactly at, you know, whatever age they are. So 50, 70, 80. We're starting again for the following year. That is 80 for Micah. And then 1 month ahead is going to get 100. Technically, we are 1 month ahead, but I want to be another month ahead, if that makes sense. I need to add a tracker here. I also have some saving challenges, but I need to make another envelope, which is for girls' night out and date night. I forgot to add those and make those envelopes, so I will set that money aside, but I already made a note. I think I have like an empty one in the back. I'm just gonna put a note in here later so I know, but pretty much date night is just gonna get 30, which is 20 and 10. So this is technically for date night, but I don't have that envelope yet, so I will add that later. And then the other one was girls' night out. Girls' night out is going to get 10 right here, so I'm going to add that later. I already printed out the sheets, but I just have to laminate them, so I will add that money later. And then I still have $30 because I wanted to add some to the challenges. I made some challenges for myself. I just have a $1 challenge, a $5 challenge, and then a $1,000 challenge, and I just laminated them so they can be reused. But I am going to get my pen, and I don't want to fill it out, I don't think. Maybe I'm just going to maybe we're just going like this to kind of cross that off. So I added $30, and like I said, these are reusable because I just laminate and I just stick them in here, and then I'm going to add the $30 in here towards a savings challenge. And then, like I said, probably at the end of the month or something, I will utilize these two, which are the $1 and $5 challenge. This is just worth $50, and then this is $250, but I just wanted to have at least something, so obviously when it fills up, you know, you can put that towards other savings. But anyways, I don't think my camera will let me talk much longer, so I'm going to move all of that to the side. And that was it for this week's cash stuffing. I will be back next week for our second paycheck of November. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys, hopefully see you guys next time. Bye. Life goes up and it goes down. I know my mom taught me that. I figured why we fool around so little and we keep track of time.